up, y'all? It's D about to react to this video by Paparazzi. It's titled Eddie Murphy Breaking Celebrities with Insane Timing. Listen, Eddie is funny, okay? He's definitely a goat in the comedy space, so not surprised at all. But let's see what's on here. Let's watch.
And I'm happy to be here with people that I recognize, even if I don't know. I recognize him. This lady, this is your fiance.
Yeah.
She's
Really?
very lovely.
Thank you very much. What's it all about you?
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Check your match on the side. Well, he got the award and everybody stand up going to try to rap. But hey, man, so who's this with you, Ed?
Eddie Murphy's comedy doesn't just entertain, it breaks everyone in the room. From seasoned hosts to comedy legends, these are the moments where Eddie made staying professional absolutely impossible.
What were you like when you were 9 years old? Did you know what you were doing? Had the notion crystallized in your head at 9 what you were going to do?
I did a lot of voices, but I didn't know I wanted to one day go into show business. I was just, a strange child. My mother used to say, "Who's Eddie? What voice is Eddie's voice?"
And you started performing, I think you first started doing stand-up comedy when you were like 15 or something.
Yeah, the first place I ever did it was a youth center. But the first place
they love comedy there.
I was 15 years old. It was a great show. I had fun there.
What kind of stuff were you doing at 15?
Just booger jokes and...
Yes!
That's my whole act. You have boogers in your nose?
Years before the first black president became reality, Eddie was out here predicting the whole thing, and honestly, it's better if you just watch.
Then I'm gonna run for president, because we haven't had any black presidents lately either, have we? Somebody black should run. It'd be different. There's nothing to lose. It'd be fun, man. It can't get no worse than it's been the past 100 years. Why not take the risk? Everybody's afraid to run, though, because they know that even though it's 1982, it's still a risky business to be the first black president. You have to give speeches like this. My fellow Americans, as the president up here, we the people must get together and join hands. You must be people over there. I don't think that you're happy about this.
This is sad but funny. It is funny. And look, very interesting because he's like, yeah, even though we in 1982, because, in 1982, he's like, oh, we've come so far. We've made so much progress. And he's like, but now we look back then like, oh my God. Y'all had it rough. But obviously they didn't have it as rough as people decades before them, clearly. But, yeah.
You won't stand still. This black dude in the background. Hey, that ain't funny.
Bill Cosby's fall from grace is one of the biggest in entertainment, and Eddie's about to acknowledge that in his own way.
How wonderful this is. A wonderful, wonderful thing to be included with some of my heroes, Richard Pryor and George Carlin and Bill. Oh, Bill has one of these. Did y'all make Bill give his back? No, because I know there was a big outcry from people. They was trying to get Bill to give his trophies back. You f***ed up when they want you to give your trophies back.
But he's already won so many awards, so he figured why not give Bill Cosby one.
He should do one show where he just come out and just talk crazy now. I would like to talk to some of the people who feel that I should give back my trophies. Just because you may have heard recently that I allegedly put the pill into people's chocolate.
Tracy Morgan has always been his biggest supporter, making this impression the ultimate tribute to his #1 fan.
And he also told me, I think this was interesting, you play cook in this film. Do you cook at all?
I don't cook shit.
I'm not a good cook.
Because Tracy told me that he went...
You kidding me? If I had Eddie Murphy money, I wouldn't boil water, okay? I'm not touching nothing, all right, that has to do with cooking. Not a pot, a pan, or nothing.
Your house, and you made him, as he said over and over again to me, ballpark Franks.
He said, I went over there, he made me Franks, ballpark Franks. That's why I'm gonna always be cool with Eddie, because he made me them Franks. And when I was young, they used to call me Fat Murphy.
But nothing beats doing it in person, and suddenly there were two Tracys in the
It's the
room.
facial expressions too.
As kids, you probably stayed up late on Saturday to watch. Tracy.
What is Showtime at the Apollo? Featuring Sandman Sims. that Michael Jackson had his chimps. You would go to his house, that Bubbles chimp, when he got a certain age,
Yeah.
you couldn't put Bubbles. He had Bubbles in the cage.
It's like
Don't go over there, Eddie.
Did you go to his house?
Yeah, a few times. And the chimp would be going crazy. Is that Bubble? They said, yes, don't go near the cage. Really? I thought Bubbles was don't go over there.
Most people call the cops when their stuff gets stolen. Eddie took a completely different approach.
So your first season of Saturday Night Live, and you, I guess on the way home or during that period of time, you saw something on a car that you liked in a parking lot or something.
No. So I stole some hubcaps.
Yeah, that's it.
But it's not like what happened was I used to have to take the train into the city. When in my first year at SNL, I would take the Long Island Railroad into the city. When I came, and I would park in Freeport. Right. And I had a car with nice hubcaps. So when I came back one night, and my hubcaps were gone, and I took somebody else's hubcaps. But I was on TV already. I was still popping hubcaps.
He may have gotten away with that one, but from this story, nobody was getting past Prince. Before we get to the next clip, I'm curious to it.
Where I live now, Prince stayed a couple of houses down, and my chef was leaving at like 2 a.m. once, and a car goes by, a purple car and music, and he's like, wow, it's Prince, and a hubcap comes off, and she's got full, and the car keeps going, and he picks the hubcap up, and it's got the Prince thing on the hubcap. And the car goes and makes a big U-turn and comes back, and Prince says, can I have my hubcap back?
Like the personal trainer gave you? No, my dad used to be a professional boxer, so we have... so was mine. Really? My dad was weight class. My dad was a lightweight. Really? Yeah, my dad was lightweight too. Really? I remember my dad just kicked the hell out of your dad.
Rush hour. This is clearly way before Rush Hour. Yes, because this looks old as hell. But yeah, that gives that scene when he like, my daddy kick your daddy ass from here to Hong Kong. He's like, don't talk about my daddy. Don't talk about my daddy.
Part of the name, the Bronx Splash. Well, if your dad was that tough, then you should be able to bust my ass.
Okay, well, how about I beat your ass bringing up my daddy?
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to read this. This may be disastrous.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Stay tuned for more of the Sammy Davis Jr. tribute honoring the one heavyweight I would never dare step into the ring with. Sammy, you are truly the undefeated champion. Producers of the show was hoping you'd have a little more feeling of more Mike, a little bit more Mike Tyson, more Mike Tyson in him, like.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Sammy and I would like.
Yeah, get him.
And why stop at one boxing legend when you could do two?
What's the story, Cassius? Can't believe, son. Let's get inside the ring with me. Get in with me, Cassius Clay. The man's disgraced in boxing. He's too old to fight.
And I'm pretty.
32 years old. 32, the man's ready for a rocket chair. I guarantee the world. I'm going to shock the world, prove the world. I'm the greatest fighter of all time. Destroy this man, and I'm going to keep the heavyweight championship of the world for 5 years straight. Then I'm going to retire from the boxing game. Healthy, happy, rich, and pretty. I'm the greatest fighter of all times.
I want you to see if you would tell me as Arnold Schwarzenegger, because I know you do a mean Schwarzenegger.
Mr. Church is a movie about the cooking, everyone is eating, and the tears, the crying, is heartfelt, and there's all the collaboration with great people. There's going to be the other triplet, you'll be the other one, there'll be Danny and I, and it's triplets, and he's little and you're black, and it's all different, and with the triplets. And I was like, but wait a second now, you guys are a little older than me. How I know it's black and little. How is it? Is it we'll figure it out?
Just calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down, trailer boy.
And I gotta sit and listen to this black bastard telling me people won't remember who I am? You know why you two are behind this desk? Because your jokes don't have legs, you schmutz. I am Gumby, damn it. I am Gumby. And I want to smoke a cigar, I smoke a cigar.
So is your
I smoke a cigar.
If marriage was on your to-do list, Eddie might have just convinced you to cross it off permanently.
I said, where you going? You don't own me. You my woman, ain't you? I don't see no rings on these fingers. Are you gonna put a ring on this finger? Well, well, then you don't own me in, okay? First of all, let me tell you, I don't know who you are, what you have, okay? You got a whole lot of nerve to come saying and ask me where I'm going. I come and go as I please. I don't answer my father. I ain't gonna answer no man either. Ain't no man gonna tell me where I go. I come and go. You got a whole lot of nerve. Who the hell do you think you are anyway? And come and ask me where I'm going. Nobody owns me. I own myself.
You sound like Rascal shit.
And we hear all that shit. Okay.
Well, where you gonna be?
I'ma be where I'm at.
Am I wrong? Did I have an Eddie Murphy doll?
There was no Eddie Murphy doll.
There was never an Eddie Murphy doll.
No, but I was approached for stuff like that when I was there. Come and say, Eddie Murphy doll. The most ridiculous one was Eddie Murphy chocolate. Eddie Murphy chocolate drink. You put the chocolate in, stir it up, and your face on it. Eddie Murphy chocolate.
What? No, that's wild.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy chocolate drink.
Like we had actually had a meeting and people had drawn stuff up and stuff. You see, Eddie Murphy chocolate would be very popular in this region.
Eddie's early fame opened doors to meet icons, but sometimes those doors led to places he definitely shouldn't have been invited.
It's just a lot of cool old people in the old days. I met Jerry Lewis. And I met Yul Brynner.
Really? Had he been on? He wasn't on the show.
No, I met him at Studio 54 when I was like 19.
Yul Brynner's at Studio 54.
Yeah, and he was having a party afterwards. Eddie, would you like to come to my house to party? It's surreal. And it's surreal 3 times.
Did you go to the party?
No, I didn't. He was like 6. That was like 19. I didn't go to that old man's party.
What is he trying to do?
Dating is tough for everyone, especially nowadays, but Ed's identified exactly where the issues come from.
When you meet a woman and everything is perfect and she won't do anything, it's a trap. Sometimes it backfires because a lot of women play these games with sex, and ladies like sex just as much as we do, guys, but they act like they don't. But they do. It's not a woman. There's not a woman in this room right now would rather be somewhere else with a nice stiff one in her. Don't you let them fool you. Do you know where it backfires on you ladies? When you go meet a guy and he wants you, you want him, and you like each other, and everything is perfect, but you won't do anything. He say, baby, let's go. You say, no, I'm not going to do it. And after that, he don't like you no more. But he still wants to f*** you. So he waits. He be like, okay, I'll wait. Good night. And you wait. You wait 3 months. Then you finally get it, and she's like this, I'm young. And you go, f*** you.
First, I'd like to thank, could you look that up, please? First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him.
That's what it gave when Tyler was like, can you hold my word? Like, girl. At least this nigga's Michael Jackson, so like, he still don't get a pass either, because even Eddie like, what the fuck you doing yourself? You know, but that's just what it gives. It's like, you able-bodied, the hell?
I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Michael. Wait, what am I doing?
Eddie's approach to parenting is the same as his approach to comedy. Go big or go home.
People see me and they'll be like, you really got 10 kids?
It's different with men and women. And men be like, look at him. It's crazy. And with women, it's a little, because it's kind of like, wow, Eddie Murphy doing some serious.
No, they like, what the hell? I mean, he is old, but that is still a lot of kids.
He did a song called Party all the time. He shouldn't do.
Back on Saturday Night Live, I used to get to meet really cool people that you would never. I got to meet people I got to hang out with the Johnny Cash, you know. Wow. At the Johnny, hey, you gonna come to the after party tonight, Eddie? June and I sure do love you.
Thanks for watching.
Eddie the GOAT. He will go down as one of the iconic people in comedy. I really hope nothing comes out about him, because we've been disappointed many times, you know, with a lot of our greats. you know, eventually some end up happening and it's like, oh damn, they ruined their legacy. I just hope nothing comes out about him, you know. It's just a shame that nowadays we gotta think about that because it's been so many. Even him mentioning Bill Cosby, it's like, geez, you know. Anyway, interesting vid. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.